Test. It is showtime.
Showtime.
That's what it says over there. Remember, that's what I always read.
Showtime.
So we should be live on both Facebook and YouTube. Can you check over Facebook? I'll check over YouTube just
Sure.
to
Oh, I
triple
was.
check that we're live. I remember I can't go to Facebook because it's gonna kick me out. So again, there you go. We are live.
We are.
So we're live. Happy Monday.
It is a Monday. We're back to
Woohoo!
Mondays.
We made it a Monday again. So we're back on Monday. Normally we will have these live streams on Monday. We had to make a change for over a month due to the fact that the kids have a lot of sports.
They sure
You know,
do.
these darn kids, I'm telling you.
They just.
So, anyways, if you happen to be brand new around here, never watched these live, welcome. This is where we discuss a lot of the theme parks news. Also, this is where you get to ask us a lot of questions live. Engage with us throughout the whole entire live stream. If you are new, consider subscribing. And if you like what we're doing, smash that like button because that's how YouTube helps us out. You know, every time you hit that like button, YouTube continues to put the video out there. So we're trying to continue to grow this family. You know, the more we grow this family, the more we can help you guys out. But anyways, happy Monday. I hope everybody's having so far a good week. Although
Start of the week.
yeah, there you go. So anyways, I see a few people have connected, so I'm glad to see you guys. How was your Monday, by the way?
It was great. It was great.
Yeah, busy.
Work, busy, work.
Busy.
Yeah, got the kids.
Hey, David, nice to see you.
David.
So today we actually started very strong, and we found out that our kids' school is closing.
Yeah.
So that's the new. I tell you what.
3 days before school's over, and now I got to figure out where my kids are going next year.
Yeah. So
It's fun. It's gonna be fun.
that's a new plan for us right there. Nothing better than the name of this channel because it's for a reason. It's always an adventure with us.
I guess I got to be making some calls tomorrow.
Now we gotta find the kids a new school, new friends, new everything, new schedules, sports, everything. So anywho, it's part of life, I guess. But anyways, I'm excited to have you guys over here. Lots of things are happening in the theme park world. Halloween Horror Nights, even though the announcement came last week, we happened to be in the park. Finally, we're able to check some of the merchandise. It's kind of cool to see this merchandise in person. And actually looks better in person than it looks in videos and pictures. So I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to actually grab one of these shirts once I have a chance. Last year I went crazy. Last year I went and bought, I want to say about 95% of the merchandise that they have out there for shirts. This year I'm taking it slow. I want to see first.
So you have plenty of shirts.
Yeah, well, I want to see first what comes out, and then I'll make a decision. But I just know if you happen to go to both IOA and Universal, they still have this shirt and the first shirt they came out. They're still available, so that's a good thing, $28, nothing wrong with that. I dig that. Pretty cool design, but like I mentioned, I want to see what else they're bringing this year. So I'm excited for Halloween Horror Nights. Can't wait until they release more stuff.
Yeah.
So that way we can start
anticipation,
diving in more into the news on Halloween Horror Nights. And talking about Halloween Horror Nights, let me do something here very quick. So allow me 1 second. They may they're not showing it here yet, but I want to say that something came out in they're trying to guess basically where this house is gonna be in Hollywood. So it looks pretty interesting. The facade is already up. So anyways, we'll deal with that later. Cruise countdown.
Woohoo!
How long before you go on the cruise, David? Hi, Cecilia. How are you?
Hello.
Cruise countdown.
I'm on cruise countdown for you. I think it leaves on Thursday, Friday.
This Thursday.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. I cannot wait. Please don't listen to.
they're not good.
Oh, they are. Oh, they
Seven
are.
days.
7 days.
Oh no, you're
7 days.
following me.
They are everything that I use from them WDW David is been confirmed. I don't use anything. I mean, and any source of the news that I use, whether it's Black Mickey, WDW, what else? Disney News is another one. Anything that I use is all nothing but confirmed news. Obviously, I've been Universal seen this. This has been confirmed by Universal that the Universal Superstar Parade is ending on June 4th. That has been confirmed. And
Boo.
ironically, Saturday when we went, I noticed a lot of people gathering around. So you can tell that people are knowing the fact or acknowledging the fact that this is going away. So I did see a lot of people watching this
Mhm.
SpongeBob part of the parade. So um, just know it's going away. Not that I mean it's okay.
It's okay.
I think it's something they need to come up with something new.
They need to refresh it.
Yeah. So just know that that's going away. Um, Universal Studio Hollywood is hosting a past member park takeover. I don't know. Hey John, how are you? Hope
Hello.
everything is well. I don't know why Universal Orlando doesn't do this. That would be pretty cool
That would be.
if they,
Maybe if they're successful, they'll bring it up.
well, at one point they used to do it.
Oh,
At
okay.
one point years ago, I want to say like, good lord, don't quote me on this, but it's probably a good 10 years ago. They used to do kind of like a private event or private party.
For the pass holders.
Yeah, just for the pass
That'd be
holders.
cool.
So Hollywood is doing it. I don't know why we can go by, and I know that we have more pass holders than Hollywood, but that would be kind of dope. You know, if you could make some kind of like uh reservation, and I know people hate that, but of course you gotta do that. So do selective nights throughout, let's say the summer,
Right.
and people can actually book it, and then do like how you know how you ride. Um, the Velocicoaster, you do something like that where you actually sign up for that, or even the parade, the Mardi Gras parade that they only allows you to do it twice and that's it, and it
Yeah.
blocks you. They should do something like that where you only could go once. Once you did it, that's it,
That's it.
and it gives everybody an opportunity to do so. I'm gonna miss the parade. It'll be gone when I get there for Shenzhen. Yeah, will be gone, but you'll be enjoying Shenzhen. It's a heck lot better. Trust me, a lot better. You will not be
And SpongeBob.
you've been having so much fun in that Shenzhen that you will not even miss any parade. I'm telling you. So the only reason why I bring this is because I know in the past we used to have it. I mean, I'm happy for Hollywood.
Mhm.
Good for them. I think Universal Orlando needs to go back to its roots and do it. Michela, happy
Hello.
Monday. How are
Hello,
you?
Sheila.
Um, that would be dope
That would be.
if they could do it. But nothing's happening. So that's for Hollywood. Shrek, in case you didn't know, Shrek and Donkey are going away.
What?
Yep. Starting on June 7th, they're actually shutting this part down. It makes sense because Shrek 40 is no longer in the front. Um, so and
It probably has to do with everything that's going on with the Monster Cafe, because that's that whole section, isn't it?
well, exactly, and they're
Yeah.
gonna touch it, and they're gonna go Minions Cafe, and they
They have to
probably
move
will redo things and reconvert all that into Minions and all that. Now, um, there's a couple of locations where they're actually claiming that this may go to. A lot of people are saying to the DreamWorks area, but I don't know because that's too hidden. And these guys are like way too popular to be hiding them on the back. As a matter of fact, they had the DreamWorks characters have been pushed even farther out because nobody's making it down there.
True, true.
So I could see where they relocate them somewhere more visible. Um, so unless that they feel like by putting them in the DreamWorks area is going to draw the crowd down there. I doubt it, but you just never know.
Well, they got to do something to bring crowds that way, because that side is usually
I
pretty
don't know. So
slow.
just remind me next time I'm around. If I could talk to Donkey, I gotta talk to him about that. You know, me and Donkey, we're friends.
Yes,
We're friends.
we're friends.
Yeah, he likes being our camera and give me hard time. Just don't,
Anybody
just
likes.
don't talk to him about Mickey. He doesn't like that. So just saying. So, uh, but
Right.
it may make more
Yeah.
people go back there. Listen,
That's what
nothing
I
that they
said.
have done back there have made people go back there.
They need to revamp that whole section.
They tried it with Woody Woodpecker back in the days, and you know it kind of worked a little bit. Then Curious George, which is kind of, you know, once you have kids, that kid song is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, people are like, eh. But if you notice this kind of character, you know, Shrek basically doesn't attract not even the kids. It's more our
Adults. Yeah.
generation, people that grew with Shrek and all that, because this was actually the first movie that DreamWorks created making fun of Disney, and it's hilarious. You know, um, I don't know. We'll see, but I don't think Shrek is that popular anymore to
Exactly.
draw the crowd back there.
Right.
You know, not even Barney in his good days were drawing crowds back there. I remember
Nah.
when
Barney
Universal
should have never been.
brought a Barney in. Eh.
That's just scary.
What's going on, theme park lifestyle?
Hello.
Hope you're having a great Monday. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with these three characters. But definitely, you Karen, you're right, because Monster is going away in this section. Is part of Monster, and they're working. Look at me, I'm throwing the arrow. Like all of us are standing in that side, so I'm pointing the right for Shrek, and I'm pointing the left over here, so all of you can picture where Shrek 4D used to be, and I'm pointing Monster Cafe over here. So like, it's funny how I'm making kind of like a picture
You're
over
making a
here.
map.
Yeah, exactly. So Imagination Travel, I love Duncan, Shrek, and Fiona. So do we. They should put them in Lost Continent Island. That may be a good choice. I mean, they already put King Julian in Lost
Oh, true.
Continent. You just never know. Anything is possible. I just don't think that they're gonna draw the crowd to the
Not all the way.
DreamWorks
There's
area.
nothing down there. I mean, except obviously ET,
Yeah,
but
that
it was just my favorite ride.
they're not gonna go away. I mean, that was everybody's
Yep.
biggest concern. And I remember asking Donkey, remember that? And he said, no, I'm not going anywhere. And you know, Hollywood got away from Shrek
40.
4D a long time ago, and you could still see Shrek and Donkey.
Right.
A lot of the Shrek jokes were more geared to adults than kids. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
true.
So
That's
that
true.
our generation is the more that is more attached to Shrek rather than kids, and the movies are old now. They're talking about possibly making a new one. Um, we'll see. If they do a new one, then that will gather a newer generation.
Right.
But I don't know.
I mean, they have plenty of stuff to make fun of Disney for.
I may try to be around on June 7th, around that date, June 7th, to see what's happening with Shrek. Where did he end
Where they
up?
moved them.
I gotta talk to my friend Donkey. I care more about what Donkey has to say, because I know he's gonna give me an earful. One is January 7th. Oh, that's
Like
in the
June
middle of the
7th is the
week.
middle of the week.
In
Yeah.
the middle of the week. That's
It's a
a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I may swing by and talk to them. Anyway, just know that the tribute store facade is already up. I made a post both in Instagram and in Facebook. If you're not following us in Instagram, you're missing out, because I mean, as soon as I could share stuff, I share stuff. Um, the Universal at this point has not confirmed yet what it this tribute store is about, but I know, and unless then my sources are incorrect, and remember, when I tell you guys that something's gonna happen, it's because it's gonna happen. My sources have never been incorrect uh, so far, so I hope they don't fail me. But basically, this tribute store is in regards to the old movies. We're going back classic. We're going about to Back to the Future, E.T., Jaws, all those classic movies. They're talking about possibly having some earthquake or all movies they have been either rides or something like that. Basically, things that are even in the legacy store. That's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see brand new merchandise. Going to over here. There's a rumor that they may bring specialty, like they do with any tribute store, specialty desserts and things like that. And the signs are over here. My
Yeah.
sources told me that since the trusses were up, which I knew that in the minute that they put this facade, it actually confirmed it for me. Obviously, this is the sign of a movie theater. Look at the light bulbs. It talks about movie. If you follow Universal Studios in Twitter, if you don't worry about it. I'll take care of that for you. That's where you follow us. But Universal posted things like the camera, things like the cut
sign,
or
yeah.
the sign and all that. So it's clearly with dealing with the movie. So it's all about classic. That it started with a rumor, but for I got sources that has confirmed that, and then I'm gonna continue to show you things that you will be like, damn, Carlos, yeah, definitely, that's what is coming. So, and it's I like the old style that they use. Again, we're going classic. We're going classic into the early late 80s, early 90s. Kind of like the not like the big AMC movie theater. We're talking about the regular neighborhood movie
Yeah.
theater, like the one that we have here in our town.
Like the $5
So the $5.
movie theaters.
Yeah, the sign reminds you of NBC logo. Yeah, well, that's how the movie used to be. It gives you the Hollywood feel.
Hola.
Hola, Juan Antonio. Hola, we back. So yeah, I'm excited. I like classic movies. I talked to Kyla about the rumor. Kyla is my movie geek. So
She's excited.
yeah, she's beyond excited. I mean, anything that deals with Back to the Future, she loves.
That whole facade seems like Back to the Future. Kind of using the color scheme, kind of.
Yeah, I know, and you see in there, even though they drop it over here in this video, I mean, it's just giving you, basically they're showing you what's going on over there. So this is coming directly from like Universal Studio. But anyway, I there's more there. The signs are over there. So I want to say that my sources once again they are correct, and we're going to talk about why signs are over there. So check this out. There's some retro merchandise that has already been coming out, and they're being aggressively pushing them out, just like they do with Harlem Horror Nights before the tribute stores, just like they do with Mardi Gras, just like they do with the holidays merch. So here's an example of some of the retro phone cases that you could have. For $30, you could actually get it with no name or at name. I don't know why it makes that a different. Uh, Karen, so you lost your phone?
It's my phone, just in case.
Oh,
What if I
okay.
lose it? Which is like every other day.
Apple Watch band every time that they're about to do the tribute store, like the Halloween Horror Nights, they do have an Apple band. I do like
Yeah,
this
cool.
thing, like the
I like- yeah.
Jaws, like Jaws took a
Take
bite.
a bite.
So I'm sorry, that was $40 for $30. This is the phone cases
With or without.
with or without. And again, there
You're
are
a squirrel.
actually proving again because I remember this magnet being over there as well. So, but you'll be like, okay, Carlo, big deal, whoopie doo, they have that. So that doesn't prove anything. Well, let's go to the next image over here. So this is already coming out in Hollywood, and in so my apologies for the dog barking. So Disney and Universal are very similar when it comes to the merchandise. Um, You want to see what classic merchandise is coming to Orlando, then you got to watch out what Hollywood is doing. Now, if you want to see specialty merchandise coming to Universal Hollywood, then you have to see what we're doing. For whatever reason, any Harry Potter, any Jurassic World, things like, especially Harry Potter merchandise comes here first before it goes out there. Which, by the way, I'm rocking. See, I told you all that I was gonna get it. I ended up finding it. This new Jurassic World shirt, I ended up getting it.
You went straight for
I
that.
went straight just looking for that. So anyways, let me say, let me catch up really quick over here. I wish they would do phone cases for Android phones. I don't know exactly what they do. I'll check it next. I'll check when I go. It will probably be at the Legacy, not Legacy, Tribute store.
Yeah.
Once they open. Hi Lisa, no, I'm glad
Okay,
you made
you
it.
made it.
So I'll let you know. But these already made it to Hollywood. And actually this made it over here, Karen.
It's made it to the house too.
Yeah, I made it to the house one way or the other.
I don't know how it happened. I don't know. How it happened.
Yeah, I know how it happened. I could check the account.
They have the wallet.
So
They have the wallet.
over here at the Hello Kitty store, they already have because they didn't have it at the ET store, it already got sold out. ET store, remember, believe it or not, they have half ET and half Back to the Future. Yeah. So again, that's another sign where they're housing that merchandise first before they push that merchandise into the tribute store. Again, I've been in this Universal for so many years that I can tell you now all the movement that they do. When I went to ET, I'm like, what would they have Back to the Future over there? You know,
right.
When they have a legacy store. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to keep all that original or newer merchandise away onto that tribute store opens, which, by the way, it should be open by this weekend. Universal doesn't do anything or doesn't go empty-handed before a major holiday weekend. So I want to say for sure it will be open by Friday. So we shall see. So going to the park tomorrow. I wish they would stop doing black shirts. We live in Florida. I wish that too. That's my major complaint. What do you think I go with blue stuff like this one? You know, because it's completely different. But anyway,
yeah, for Halloween they do a lot of black though because of the theming, right?
Yeah, but Halloween is nighttime, so it's different. I don't wear black during the day in Florida.
Khalil's the only crazy one that does it.
But Karen got this bag.
They didn't have the wallet when I was there.
They didn't have the wallet, and this bag was like, what was it, $80, $75, $80? I don't know.
I don't know
they didn't have this coffee mug for sure, but again, this is in Hollywood. These are things that are coming back over here soon. $12. So it's pretty cool. Cecilia,
wow, that is really retro.
Thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you, Cecilia.
We did use, by the way, we stopped on Saturday and we did get coffee. Thank you so much.
What?
Thank you for feeding.
We had to drink that chocolate cold brew again.
Yeah. Thank you for feeding our
thank you
need for caffeine, and this is how we make it happen, guys. Matthew does the black also. Yeah, the kids do it.
There's crazy people out there.
The kids are the ones who do the.
It's never hot for them until
Well, anyway, somebody on Saturday asked us like, how many times you guys drink coffee? We're like twice a day, in the morning and around 3 or 4 o'clock every day. We had to have coffee. 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm sorry, because sometimes when you're working, maybe later than that. That's how we're able to function. It may not be the healthiest thing in the world, but like
it's not hurting anybody.
I give you an example. Friday, we DJ an event. We didn't make it home late. It was past 3 in the morning by the time we go to sleep, and we woke up by 6:15, 6:30, and then to go and record a video on the park. So we need coffee in order to function. So anyway, going back to this, I don't know about the $60, but I'm actually digging this shirt. I like it. I like the retro.
I don't like the $60,
but $60 kind of like
a little much. And again, Yeah, it came up with a long sleeve shirt in the middle.
But again, this is Hollywood. Now, E.T. celebrating its 40 years.
Oh.
So that's kind of cool, though.
Retro's in.
Yeah, I do like it. I mean, I'm telling you. So I'm excited for that tribute store. So a lot of the signs are there. So if people, and there's people who actually, I don't know why would they be saying that that's not true. It's a lie. I mean, you got a freaking marquee in the front of the tribute store that leads you to know that it's kind of like a movie theater. So there's people saying, no, that's not true. Yeah, okay. So, but Universal will not spend a lot of money creating these new merchandise and their old um classic
for the
movies
classic stuff,
for
yeah.
the heck of it.
That's weird that they're coming that strong with the classics if there's nothing coming for it. You know what I mean? Like,
right. I mean, even these shirts are kind of cool though,
and they look retro.
If lost phone home, I love it. I mean, tons and tons of merch. You probably want to buy a whole bunch of these.
I sure
Karen
do.
is a fan of E.T. If you guys didn't know,
I think that wallet's gonna somehow make it to the house.
I'm sure you could match it up with your bag.
It with a bag. I have a few of the little E.T. plushes already, and those shirts are
so
cool.
So we want to have a confession, guys. All of a sudden, we developed an obsession with lounge fly bags, and so we switched from legacy lightsabers.
I mean, we went a little bit less expensive with the bags. But the bags are expensive.
Yeah, so we started with the Spider-Man for Kyla. Well, although you guys own a bag now for like 2 years before the pandemic. You guys have a Mickey bag, and then Kyla was obsessed with the Spider-Man bag that is so hard to find. It's still hard to find. It's not even a joke. I mean, that bag, you put it out there and it sells out like quick. So Kyla got that. Then you got another one. Which one?
I got a Marvel one.
Oh, you got a Marvel one. Then we went to the cruise and we got a cruise one
because Stitch cruise one.
So of course, like anybody else, we want to have a specific bag for different occasions. So we do have a cruise one, and
now I have
now you have ET, and
Kyla wants the Jaws one.
The Jaws.
Although I told her they might come up with the Back to the Future one. She's like, well, then I really want that one. Yeah. She really loves that.
So Cecilia knows what's up. She says coffee is life. I agree.
But we don't drink anything else with caffeine. Like we don't drink Coke or Pepsi or anything like that. So that's
true.
So we don't. We just drink 2 things with caffeine a day.
See, this shirt I'm digging.
That's pretty cool.
It's unique. It's brown. I think it has the ET40. So what a good way to celebrate. I mean, I keep scrolling down, guys. I haven't stopped. It is so many. This is just for ET. I
might get that.
So
$82
was the ET bag.
Oh,
and it's pretty cool though. Oh, there you go. So when you show it sideways, I like this color.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty bag. It's a nice bag. As a matter of fact, I saw it and I knew that it was there because I saw somebody posting it. So I kept looking so Karen can find it. So
I had to take it.
Yep.
Usually when I go places and I'm like, oh, I like it, but then I usually leave it there. Carlos is the one that like, hey, I like that. I'm gonna take it, right?
I'm gonna take it.
So, but I'm like, no, and then usually Kyla and Carlos like, Mom, just take it.
Yeah, I just take the darn bag.
But that one was like, okay, I'm gonna take.
ET phone home. It's pretty cool. It is a beautiful bag. Yes. Look at this. I didn't see it inside.
Because the one that we had was locked, but Kyla opened the front zipper and he had that.
Oh, okay.
Because we always look for the inside to see what the lining is.
So now you have the wallet for $55.
That might make it somehow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. I'm allergic to all this money.
Oh, $85.
$82, $55. So, look at this one.
Oh, see, that's more reasonable price.
Very, very retro.
Phone home.
I like this one.
I know, right, David? David said, well, so why are you not showing it live? I should go get it.
The what, bag?
My bag, yeah.
The one of the knuckleheads to get it. It's on the table. It's on the table. Yeah, we buy stuff and we just thank you, David. We buy stuff and we forget to show it to you guys. I just wearing this shirt because I said that I was gonna wear it if I find it. So this is all ET, guys. I keep scrolling down and keep scrolling down. This is just ET. Imagine when they come up with everything else. If they're gonna add the Back to the Future.
Oh, I need that little guy. I need them.
So see,
why are they doing this?
the tribute store has not even opened, and Karen already got
I've
me on
already spent like
she
100
already
bucks.
got me
Easy.
on bankrupt.
Look, at least I'm not looking for it. Thank you. Look. I'm not good at this one.
It is a nice bag.
It is a nice bag.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm not good at this part.
Well, let me close the screen. There you go, so you can see. It's a very nice bag.
I like it. When we bought it, they had, for some reason, at Universal they have it locked here. Or if you go to like Disney or anywhere else, they don't usually lock them, but they lock them at Universal. So they have to like a safety thing, like a security thing. So
they're afraid that people are gonna steal the paper that they're.
No, I think people are afraid that they're gonna steal them. So because Universal stores are usually open.
Right.
There. Look, the paper stand you.
There you go. That's a pretty bag though.
It is.
I like the color because even though it's light, it's like kind of grayish.
No, well, this part is great because it's resembling the basket where they put them in the bike. So that's resembling the bike. So that's the crate that he's in when they go.
So we may buy another one. Wait until you see the other one too. No ET, the other one is Jaws related. So, but anyway, look at. She said flex.
I know, right? So I took a picture of this and the coffee at the same time. Like,
oh
best
yeah,
day
you
ever.
did.
Best day ever.
You did.
A nice cup of coffee, and this.
You actually did. You're right.
That's right. That's what I was thinking too, David. So people also can't hide stuff in the bag and not pay.
I'm sure.
But I think it's more also because a lot of the stores at Universal are open on both sides, so anybody could literally just take it and walk on the other side, and nobody really noticed. Where Disney stores are usually,
and they have a whole bunch of cast members. Yeah. Now check out this Back to the Future merchandise, and some of this merchandise, like I mentioned, we were able to find it at the ET store in Universal.
And we didn't even go to a Legacy store.
Yeah, we didn't even go to Legacy store. So again, a lot of this merch is gonna make it to
Florida.
No, well, it's already in Florida to the tribute store. But we saw all this merch at the ET store, and some of them at the Universal Studio main store in the front. Right. Some of it, not all of it. But check out this button-down shirt for $70. Back to the Future Series 2. The hoverboard looks pretty neat. I like it.
See the color scheme, the blue and the pink, like the facade.
For $40, you get a retro from Back to the Future, Back to the Hundreds 3. That one we saw at the ET store. So if you're gonna be sometime this week at Universal, go to the ET store. You will be able to find it.
ET was busy that day. That store was packed, which is a rare occasion.
Thank you, Lisa. See, I told you I was gonna find it. Luckily, they have it up to my size, which is 3X. I lost some weight, so I'm between the 2X and 3X now. So I'm getting to the point that the 3X is kind of, depending which one, is kind of looking too big. But then the 2X is making me uncomfortable. I mean, it fits me, but it makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
So he's getting to the point where he can't keep telling me, hey, they have my size.
True. But we're getting to the point that whatever shirt I like, I could buy with no problem, because a lot of the shirts that I really, really, really like, it makes it all the way to 2X and nothing higher than that.
Right.
So now I get to pick and choose what I really, really want. So this, classic. They had this one.
They did, yeah.
$40. So again, a lot of the cool shirts. This one I love.
Did they have it?
Yes, yes, they have it, because this is the one that I told you. The only thing I don't like is it's black.
Oh yeah.
Remember? And then I said, and then you said, so you don't want to get it? And I say, if they have it on my size, by the time that they open the tribute store, I'm gonna get it, but only I wear it at nighttime. Remember I told you that? And then Kalel said, well, I don't mind wearing black. If you want to buy it to me, and I'll wear it.
He doesn't. He can go all black too.
Kalo can go all black with no
With
problem.
no problem. No issues.
So, but I do love these shirt a lot. Look at all the uh, classic movies over here, all in one shirt. So, Michila said, "My sons are huge Back to the Future fans. They will love this." Yes, they
Kyla loves Back to the Future.
so I love that shirt. Another button up shirt, $70.
Button down.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just reading this.
It says button up.
Button
I thought
up.
it's supposed to be button down.
I don't know.
Hmm.
The
lunchbox.
the hoverboard lunchbox for $24. I'm telling you, I love the colors. And I keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Oh, I do like this one. I did see this one on the picture, but I didn't see it over.
I didn't see it over there.
Yeah, I didn't see it over there. I show you this picture, and this is another one that I said if they have it, I'm gonna buy it.
And see, he's complaining about one bag that I bought.
That's all right. You
Well,
buy.
He complaining about it, right?
I'm the one who find you the bag, and I'm
Look
the
at that
one.
one's cool.
Yeah, this one they had it, but they didn't have it on my side. These
cool
are
color scheme.
Yeah.
I really like it.
very, very retro.
Very retro, yeah.
So again, if you're gonna be in Universal, you can find most of these at the ED store. That's where we saw the majority. They might have changed it somewhere else, but this is where we saw the majority. Cool Lord, I could keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I know. I'm trying to move a little bit fast.
That's cute. Oh, maybe we should get all those.
Okay. So here's the part that I like. I did show this to Karen. I said, wouldn't that be funny if Kalel and I wear these swing shorts? And Kalel will be like, Kalel said, I will wear it.
Oh yeah, Kalel's down for just about.
Kalel can wear anything.
Yeah.
So this shirt looks pretty cool though. So I'm basically showing you everything that supposedly is out on Hollywood. Well, it is in Hollywood, Universal Hollywood, but I can guarantee you that it will end up in the tribute store, one way or the other. So if I give you a preview of the store, don't be surprised that you will be able to see a lot of this merch again. So spoiler alert. So again, the pins, so they came up with everything similar. So they have pins, they have magnets, they have button up shirts, they have t-shirt, they have keychains.
We should get the 3 of those.
So yeah, I may get some of those and then do a giveaway for you guys. A giveaway on a live.
Ooh,
that will be interesting. We do have to contact the winners of the last giveaway. We haven't done that, so I want to keep giving stuff away to you guys. So you guys continue to support us. I want to use, and cool things like these that we are able to find to give it back to you guys. Whether it's pins.
Look at that one. Has the 3.
Yeah, whether it's pins or keychain. I think we're gonna stick to magnets, pins, and keychain because people may like that better. I cannot go around buying shirt because shirt is depending how.
Yeah.
It's different for everybody, So a lot of retros. You can see a lot of retro. I was trying to find the lunch fly bag for Jaws, but that's okay. I think I have it over here. So. They're showing me more about Joss over here. Karen, I knew that you will go crazy about this. If you're going to Universal Hollywood, know that they came up with this Super Nintendo World bag at the store. So Lisa, I think you leave up there. This may be something that you might be able to find. I don't know that it's a lounge fly.
I don't know, it's not lounge fly. But I will get it.
Does the blanket says Florida? I do not remember.
Do you remember?
Hold on, let me check.
Get ready to get dizzy.
Just don't stare at the screen while I'm scrolling. Just there you go. Nope, Universal Studios. That's what it says. Universal Studios. It doesn't say Florida or Hollywood or none of that.
That's kind of cool though. They left it open.
Yeah.
And
So.
Angela likes the mug.
Oh, I
mugs are
didn't
pretty
see.
cool.
My bad. I didn't see Angela was there. Hi, Angela.
Angela.
I hope you're doing well.
She likes the mug.
She likes them all.
Coffee drinker. Or tea.
Dang, we're making a. Yeah, this is not lunch fly.
No, it's not lunch fly at all. But yeah. I mean, I would get it.
Yeah, but it's a Super Nintendo bag. Hey, might as well get it. So anyway,
doesn't have to be lunch fly.
No,
to be,
that
to
is
be
there.
Super Nintendo.
It's like we're having a coffee club. I like
right.
this. Now that more items came out for Hogsmeade. So the shirt we have seen, right. But now we had these.
They have all that already.
Well, we saw
we
it.
Have it.
We saw it. I didn't show it, but we saw it. We were able to confirm that it was there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That we have it over here, like on the store.
We didn't record it about it. We got a video coming out on Wednesday. You guys are gonna like, where we give you recommendations. Wait until you see it on Wednesday, but it doesn't have to do with new merchandise or anything. So we figure a lot of people are covering this merchandise, and I don't like doing new merchandise in both Universal and Disney because they still had the supply issues. So I could show you these 3 things now, and then next week they're gonna come up with one more thing because they finally got it. So I'd rather do it like when we were back in normal. They will put a display of everything, and then I could just go and give you a whole report on everything that is out. Over here, I feel like I'm giving you broken pieces. So,
Ooh, Hogsmeade.
Yeah, Hogsmeade is good. Is Universal trying to do pin trading like Disney, or is it just collecting? Just collecting.
Just collecting.
I haven't seen anybody trading. I might be wrong. Maybe fans that they trade, but I don't see it like Disney that they have. Disney. Yeah, I don't see. Well, no, I haven't even seen a display of people exchanging. So, and even Disney, even though Disney does it, it hasn't been as strong as it was before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, people were there were actually like groups gathering just doing that. They will have like a meetup or just pin trading. Chocolate Emporium is looking like they're finally moving along in Universal City Walk in Hollywood. Again, there's a lot of things that they're doing in City Walk Hollywood that they're trying to make it similar to ours. So it's kind of cool. Like if we get to go, we may be able to say, hey, we like these, from back at home. Yeah. Might as well sit over here and see the difference. But I know a lot of the Californian folks are very excited about having the Chocolate Emporium, which, by the way, it was announced probably about 2 to 3 years ago, and nothing was moving along. So, collecting for me, that's what I like. There you go.
I used to collect all of them. I have a lot of Disney ones. They're in a book.
Yeah. Somewhere. Yeah, I used to have a.
I have a book.
Yeah, you do. Also now some of these bags are starting to come out. So Universal's moving away from that black bag that have multiple characters to more theme or specific bags. A lot of people are liking it because they're using it, as you can see, this person just to collect. So collect the icons from the actual port. And if you do Super Nintendo World and you love Super Nintendo or Harry Potter, you could actually collect them. And I do know that there's people that collect bags.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool that they're moving away from the not generic, but let's have all the characters together to more specific characters. So I just want
they should come out with which I think they have them in a certain spot, but the reusable bags. People will buy them.
Well, they have them.
Yeah, they have.
They're not as popular as the one in Disney, but they have it. But I just want to put that out there. We've been talking about this. We're going to continue to track this progress. We're able to see these taking shape more and more, which I love and I enjoy. I just cannot wait to
Yeah,
experience
this is
it.
gonna be fun.
Universal has not made any announcement as of when is this opening. Um, Rumor has it is because it's coming from Nintendo itself. Japan is very strict, or Nintendo Corporation is very strict as of what Universal can do or say. So a lot of it, they're holding back on that information. Honestly, I cannot wait. I hope they could open it on a time that we can go.
Yeah, me
I
too.
would love to be part of this opening. That will be uh, in my to-do list, hopefully for 2023. Cecilia, if you actually uh Celia, if you actually referring to the bags, that's for all Universals. uh they have a brand, the Hollywood, Orlando, and Japan. So all of the parks are coming with this style of
But that
bags
one looks like oh no, it's just
for
Halloween.
the,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So they
So
have.
soon they'll add the Florida
Mhm. Well, it's Universal Parks Resorts,
Hollywood and then Japan
Hollywood, and
because
Japan.
we don't have it.
No, this is us. This is us. This is Hollywood, and this is Japan. Hollywood, Orlando,
Oh,
Japan. So they're just using it for all parks. I want to say I saw in here this one already. I
I didn't
saw
pass
it
it.
this Saturday. I'll keep an eye on Saturday. We're going back on Saturday to do something, special.
Special.
But definitely looking forward to the opening of this. Gonna try our best to be there, and be part of that opening.
Yeah, that would be fun. I would be super
This
excited.
whole opening things have been exciting for us. We've
Yeah,
done
yeah.
Galaxy Edge opening here in Orlando, not in California. We've done Rise of the Resistance, Mickey and Minnie Runaway. We've done the Velocicoaster. Uh, we're gonna do
I was
Guardians.
gonna say we're gonna do
We
Guardians.
will be there this Friday. Yes, we already written the roller coaster, but we want to see the exclusive merchandise that is coming out, and we're gonna attempt to get a lining lane, not a lining lane, but a virtual. And we're gonna get to that when we go to the Disney part, so that way you guys see what is supposed to happen. So we're gonna be recording all that this Friday. Uh, this Saturday, we will be on the Typhoon Lagoon at the after hour event, the H2O Glow. So continue to expect a lot of Disney content. This finally made it to Hollywood. I said finally because we had it for a few weeks now, but this is finally in Hollywood. It's pretty cute. So if you're into the Monsters merch, and this actually came out today, same brand as the Jaws and Back to the Future, but this is for SpongeBob. So this brand is coming really strong. So if you're a fan of SpongeBob or you want to look kind of like tropical,
it's a cool shirt.
Just don't wear it in a cruise. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I was gonna say no, but then
yeah,
don't wear it on a cruise.
Don't ever, unless you're into that, don't wear a pineapple shirt in a cruise. So oh snap. Okay, so now we're shifting gears to Disney. So it has been announced that Remy's Ratatouille adventure moving to Genie Plus for a limited time, May 31st. So now you will be able to add this experience to Genie Plus. They continue to play around with this whole Genie Plus crap and all that. Unfortunately, a lot of people are hating on it. And it could be annoying, it could be a pain. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a fan per se of the structure of Genie Plus. However, I do appreciate that Disney continues to make the changes, tweaking it around to actually find something that works for everybody. but obviously they know that they're going into uh busy season, so they definitely have to move. Um, you see how now is Frozen Ever After and Remy's into individual lining lanes. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna move them May 27th to the 30th because of Memorial Day weekend.
No, Remy's still there.
Yeah, into individual lining lane too. So Guardians is going into individual lining lane,
Okay.
which is spoiler alert. If you're staying on a resort, this is gonna be just like Rise of the Resistance. Everything's gonna be sold out. Um, Wizarding World has some cool bags. Yeah,
They do. They do. They do.
They do over there. Definitely cool.
Can't
Can
wait to see the
can
video.
wait to see the videos. Yeah, we got cool content coming out. We've been spending a lot of time in Disney. I said it last week. Universal hasn't come with a lot of strong content for me to wanted to go there, but the one on Wednesday, I feel like trust me, it has taken me hours to edit and put it together.
Yeah.
Um, it's almost done, but the one on Wednesday, I feel like you guys are gonna like it. Um, and people that haven't been in the park in a while, they will appreciate that video. But we do have a lot of Disney content coming out, so they keep giving us information up front. Obviously, all of this is subject to change because that's how Disney works. Depending on the crowd level, that's what they're gonna do. Moving right along with I don't know when my page crashed, but anyways, I don't know if I shared this last week, but Harmony Barbershop is reopening.
Finally.
Finally, for what I hear, I was not aware of this. I was actually checking out on groups about this, and a lot of the adults are excited. Apparently, this barbershop is very popular even for the
For the adults.
for the adults.
For the big
Like
kids.
like a lot of people want to go to this barbershop and say, "Hey, I did get my haircut at Magic Kingdom." So you know what? I'm not gonna hate on them. I'm glad that people are excited. I thought it was more towards the little boys, um because if I put myself in the situation that I don't know why we never did it, but I was like, if when Kalel was a newborn, I would have probably loved to just take him for his first haircut at
Yeah, that
Disney.
would have been
That
cute.
would have been the cutest thing because I think they give you a certificate and all that.
They do.
So it is the cutest thing in the world. So, but a lot of the adults go. I mean, I'm very impressed. I had no idea. I have to go. Got a 4 a.m. wake. Ooh, okay, no problem.
Have a good night, Mrs. Celia. It is a special trip. Starbucks.
Celia, thank you for joining us. You can catch the rest of the stream whenever you get a chance, because we're gonna talk about lots of important Disney information. But anyway, I'm very surprised about hearing about the adults. So just now this one kicked me out.
They all kicked you out.
Yeah. So Mickey and Also Scary Halloween party tickets are now on sale for everybody. I'm happy to inform that we will be there on opening night. We were able to buy with no problem. As soon they became available for everybody. If you're planning to go, don't forget that we're travel agents. We could actually get you booked for this party. I am excited. I cannot wait to just go back to an actual party after event, Halloween event. And this time Karen is coming with us.
Yay!
We didn't want to leave her behind.
They didn't let me.
So we're super excited about this. So just know, I mean, last week when we talked, it was only for resort guests, and I told you tomorrow, which was last week, tomorrow that will come available for everybody, but now they are, which is awesome. I'm excited about that. If you're following us in Instagram, you should know this. But as of June 8th, Disney is removing the pre-arrival purchase option for Disney Genie Plus. So what that means is that if you're planning to take a Disney trip, you got up to June 7th to say, okay, I want to go in November and I'm going to go ahead and pre-purchase. Well, purchase ahead of time, not pre-purchase. Purchase ahead of time Genie Plus for your trip. And basically, that allow people to say, okay, I got Genie Plus. I don't have to worry about it. You cannot book ahead that far yet, but um, Disney has decided that they're removing that. So now what you got to do is basically like I do, which is purchase it the day off. So if we're
Which
gonna
makes more
go
sense.
tomorrow, if we're gonna go tomorrow, I have to purchase it. Now Disney didn't give any reasoning. I could just share my theory on this. Although Disney admits that they have been making a lot of their money this year has been because of Genie Plus. I can tell you right now, this is a way of them controlling how many people can actually purchase Genie Plus. I have the feeling that it's gonna get to the point that the Genie Plus is gonna get sold out for the day.
I am sure.
So that's the reason why they want to basically sell it for on the day off. If you're Disney right now and you're allowing all these guests to buy passes up front and you have advertised that you can even buy passes the day off, then what you're gonna have is the kind of like mess that you have right now on your hands of people not being able to write things and complaining that hey, I purchased this ahead of my trip and I was able to do only one ride. Can I get my money back? So now what they're gonna do, they're saying the only thing that they promised per se, they could guarantee 2 to 3 rides per Genie Plus, which I still think is kind of silly and stupid
Yeah.
because um, as it is, if you go to Magic Kingdom, I mean that's Disney way of saying, hey, uh, it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Right.
But they're averaging it by the actual parks. But if you use Genie Plus in Magic Kingdom, you could easily do 8 to 14 rides just in Magic Kingdom because there are so many rides and attractions that they have in Magic Kingdom versus an Epcot or a Hollywood studio. So, but that's their way of saying, okay, you can only do 2 to 3. But now by controlling it, saying that you could only purchase it the day of, then they're gonna tell you eventually, sorry, there's no more Genie Plus available.
Right.
So that's what's coming down the pipes. I can guarantee you. Remember what I always say: Disney doesn't do anything they have not planned, or they always have
A plan.
a plan, a purpose. So that's coming. So just know that start beginning June 8th. You cannot buy it up front. And also, starting on June 8th, you will be able to book your 2023 uh, Disney trip, Walt Disney World trip. So, again, if you're looking for help doing that, contact us. We will help you. We will give you basically the prices and all that. We don't make any money by just helping you, so don't worry about how much it's gonna cost me. You just basically tell us what you're looking for,
And we'll look for
and then we'll look for it. We send it to you, and then if you decide to book, then you do it through us, and then we'll take care of that. We'll help you linking your passes and linking everything into your account. So that's starting June 8th. If you're a fan of Toy Story like I am, just know that Lightyear, which is Boss
movie.
movie, is coming out.
It looks pretty cute.
It does look cute.
Yeah.
So also beginning on May 20th, which was last Friday, uh, guests that go to Disney Hollywood Studios will be able to see a preview of this movie, which you know how they do on that. What is in the Walt
Theater.
Disney? Yeah, Walt Disney Present.
Hmm.
How they usually do previews. So that's what they're actually previewing now. Um, Sheila said, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Get with us.
You know how to get in touch with us, Miss Sheila. We will help you." So I cannot wait
Yeah, that one's here.
for
Can't
this
wait.
movie to come out. Uh this has been very popular. They came out, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, with this uh cup, souvenir cup. It costs almost $50, just so you guys know.
It's cute.
It is cute. If you like the Polynesian style, kind of like
It's $32.
mugs or souvenir. Huh?
The souvenir alone is $32, and then the drinks for.
And the drink. Okay,
Yeah.
so with the drink, it will be $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard 50 somewhere, around 50
You heard the 50.
So, hello there. Who is
I'm
that?
looking.
Is that Lauren?
Might be.
So, David said, "Did you watch the new Rescue Rangers?" The
We
kids
haven't.
did.
The kids did, and they loved
They
it.
loved it.
I'm sure you did.
And we're hearing great reviews about that movie. So, but the kids watched it Friday while we were working. They were watching.
Hey, they're
movie.
living their best life.
Yeah, they're doing the kid stuff. So I don't blame them. So, but when we saw them on Saturday, because they stay at my mother-in-law, and we picked them up on Saturday morning, that's the first thing that they said. Oh my God, that movie was
You guys
awesome.
gotta watch it.
You guys have to watch it. So, we cannot wait to watch it.
Did you like it, David? David's a Chippendale fan.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't meet many fans, Chippendale fans,
I know, right?
that often. So
That's one of his favorite.
but anyways, Karen, I'm just so you know, these alcoholic juice have become very popular. Um, there's great reports about it, and a lot of people are buying this mug. Just so you know, it's pretty cool. So I just want to put it out there. Us too Friday. Sheila said I saw it and it's so good. There you go.
Yeah, we got it. The kids definitely want us to watch it with them. We just haven't.
Baby said I really liked it.
They liked it, and that kind of also got them a little bit hooked up into watching the old Rescue Rangers. So they've been watching that. They both have been sitting down watching the old Rescue Rangers, and they love it. So it's kind of cute to see them go back.
Well, it was a little bit backwards.
Oh yeah, I know. They saw the old Rescue Rangers.
Making the long story short, there were for a little bit there were my parents and my dad made him some lunch, and my dad he's already used to the since the kids were babies, like toddlers. He will legit stop watching whatever he's watching and put the Disney Channel. Because Kyla has always watched the Disney Channel since that she was a baby. So he still knows that Kyla and Kyle both, once in a while, they still watch the Disney Channel. So they happen to be playing the old Rescue Rangers, and they got hooked up, and they're like, when was this? Did you guys actually know about this?
Yeah, they were blah, blah, blah,
blah. And we had to leave grandpa's because they were with my sister. So auntie had to leave, and they were all stressed out. And Karen goes like, "You guys do know that that's in Disney Plus, right?" And they're like, "Nah." So Karen looked it up. So they actually watched the new movie because they knew it was coming out, and
they've been watching.
The whole series for the old Rescue Rangers. So it's kind of cute too. You kind of like see your kids seeing that.
Kyla always likes the older stuff, so it's always good to see her be able to go back. She likes the old stuff more than the new stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, Kyla, she's a fanatic.
She's an old soul.
I call
the Facebook user is actually Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. Okay, cool.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining. Yes. Global Market food booths were announced for Food and Wine Festival. This is starting on July 14. I know it's being announced. I have not taken the time to see the menu, learn about the menu. So I just want to point out to you that it just came out. I cannot.
We haven't, yeah.
We haven't had the time to kind of.
And they're gonna do that thing where some of them open on some days and the other ones open later.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
This no, they had this noodle exchange. Honestly, that's just this. I'm sorry, that's just the stupidest thing. It is freaking 100 degrees, and you're selling soup. Um, and I remember,
Who
I mean,
doesn't want to eat hot soup in the middle of summer here in
to
Florida?
each their own. I mean,
People drink hot coffee.
I hate coming across that way because I feel like I'm judging
Some
people,
being judgy.
but uh, but a lot of us content creators didn't even try it because I remember the last year when they started Food and Wine, and we were talking to other content creators. They were like, "Oh, they had that noodle booth. We're not even gonna bother doing it. It's just like way too hot because it was almost like 98 degrees or something
I mean, it's super
ridiculous.
hot right now, so it's only gonna get worse.
So, but anyways, but it is like different style of noodle soup, and I don't know. I don't think
Oh, look,
uh,
David and his wisdom.
it actually says better to eat or drink something hot when it's hot out because it helps cool you off.
Really?
It might
I'm gonna
help.
try it. I'm gonna try
It
it.
may help you, David. Doesn't help your brother over here, man. Because
Li-
I had drunk coffee in the middle of the summer in the parks, and I just sweat even more.
Sweat it out.
I sweat it out. But
Lisa said it's okay. They sell coffee. Hey, we'll drink coffee. I'm actually tempted to go to all the to the lands, to different lands, and try their coffee. See if they have like specialty coffee for that booth and stuff.
we were going to do. Remember when we talked? I think who was it? Was it Lisa who told us? One of you told us when I was referring to that coffee in Norway. What
That
was
sounds amazing.
the Viking coffee? We were gonna try the same day that we recorded the video that just came out for Via Napoli. Um, which is the same day that we actually the kids is Guardian of the
Yeah.
Galaxy. So and we were able to go to what's the name of the Creation Eatery.
Yes.
So we kind of had to combine a lot of the things that we haven't done. So lately we had to be smarter in terms of creating content because as you may know, gas is super expensive. So if I'm already out, I might as well do multiple videos. Plus our time, we're always busy doing something else. So unfortunately, because Guardians Cosmic Rewind went down,
Yeah. It kind of pushed us.
it kind of pushes behind. But the idea was to try that Viking coffee.
Sounds delicious.
But we'll be back. We'll be back.
Oh, and I'm
David, where are you going?
He's gotta wake up in the crack of dawn. He's already past his bedtime.
Man.
Well, I think he said he's going to the park tomorrow, so he might be off.
He might be off, exactly. He could hang out more with us. Just teasing, David. Thank you for joining
Well, he
us.
said that the sweating is what actually cools you off.
Huh. Well, that makes sense.
Right?
But I sweat a lot.
He sweats just from like opening the door.
I sweat a lot. Like disgusting.
Literally, he opens the door, and by the time he makes it to the car, he's already like sweating.
Like I'm not lying to you. Like this light, because so obviously we want to look all professional for y'all and all that. So we got this lighting over here. We got another over there. So Karen decided to not decided. Karen is such a great wife that she decided to finally put the fan that we have.
Finally, I like how you.
Well, finally, the fan that has been hanging out with no power because we needed to recharge. We have one that we use for the Peloton bike, and it's been hanging out for over a month. That is not charged, so I decided.
If I don't charge it, nobody in the house charges it.
So I apologize.
We're very high tech here, but nobody charges anything.
So I have a fan on top of me. High and I decided, okay, since the fan that Karen put yesterday is fully charged, I'm gonna put it down here because every time that I finish recording on the live streams, I'm legit sweating. Yes. So if you guys been hearing some kind of weird sound,
it's Carlos.
It's been me because I've been having this fan under me, not under me, but like on the side. So
David, congratulations on your sons for the award ceremonies. And have fun
Oh,
tomorrow in the park.
that's awesome, man. Congrats.
Yeah, they're smart kids.
Must
They
have-
must take after mom.
they definitely took it after their mother. Definitely took after their mother.
Just kidding, David.
Just like mine. Mine are smart like their mother. But anyway, so I do tend to sweat a lot. TMI. So if you ever see me in the park, I'm always gonna be sweating. So I don't know what.
Sheila said it would make her sick to drink something hot when it's hot. Give me iced coffee and shaved ice. Yes.
Well, that's how I learned to drink
Iced coffee.
iced coffee. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, we used to drink
Hot.
regular Starbucks, and in the summer I kept telling Karen,
It's too hot.
it's too hot. I can't. And she's like, but why don't you try an iced coffee? And then finally I gave in and said sure. And
I used to like frappuccinos a lot, but I
got
don't
hooked
know.
up.
They're kind of really. There's a point that we kind of slow down a little bit on carbs and sweets and sugars and stuff. So now I drink and it's super sweet for me now. But that chocolate cold brew, the new one that's out there.
It's really good. This gets me excited. More Encanto coming soon to the Disney theme park, and I hope I'm gonna be selfish. I hope it comes here for Walt Disney World.
Yes.
I mean,
we need something like. Well,
they already have Mirabelle and then look, they already got Bruno in Small World in Disneyland, and they also have Mirabelle. I want to say in DCA. We actually need it. We need something.
David said, "Guess I won't be finding any ticket for you." I'm just kidding, David.
There you go.
Good night. Hope you guys have fun tomorrow.
She don't deserve it.
Oh, that's not him.
But anyway, if you guys didn't know, they do have these on DCA. I want to say Disney California Adventure, and since the movie has been out, she's been out doing meets and greet, and they say that the line is pretty long.
I'm sure.
So
Imagine if they had Bruno. They should bring Bruno for the Halloween stuff.
why?
Well, I mean, because he looks creepy. I mean, he's not creepy.
Bruno's not mean.
I'm not saying like a villain. I'm just saying bring him for the Halloween stuff.
So check this out. It has previously been rumored that Encanto will be more permanent home in the old Tarzan treehouse, but Disney has yet to confirm it, and that treehouse has been under refurbishment and all covered up for the last
that makes sense, though.
month and a half or two.
That makes sense because they
So-
need all the plants and all that stuff. That does make sense.
Yeah, but then we need it over here, man.
they might
Frappuccinos
do-
are way too sweet for
Yeah,
me.
now
Yes,
they
they
are.
are.
Well, maybe they'll make it now in the Tom Sawyer section.
No, because Disneyland has Tom Sawyer, and they didn't do it over there. And then you
Well,
got,
we don't have Tarzan here.
I don't know. Honestly, they could actually do it in Epcot. Somewhere in Epcot, they could
Just to
actually
bring
do
more
some.
stuff to it.
Yeah. Listen, Epcot. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but in October 1st, Epcot in October 1st this year is actually turning 40 years. And Block Mickey actually did a release, and I don't share that because that's more of
The rumor.
subject. No, not a rumor. That's more of a subjective kind of like media release rather than a fact. You know what I mean? Like this is a rumor. This is not confirmed. I'm just putting it out there because I would love to see
Putting it out in the world.
more Encanto. Yeah, I want to put it out there. But October 1st, Epcot is turning 40 years old. And blockmickey.com actually did last week a release saying that it is the slowest development in the entire Disney property, if you think about it.
It's taken 40 years.
It has taken 40
Yeah.
years for them to do something. So they finally brought Remy, and now they're doing something with Garden. Now they're doing all that reconstruction that they did over there. If you think about it, they have done things on Hollywood Studios. They have built Animal Kingdom and added to Animal Kingdom.
Mhm.
And on top of that, they have done things to Magic Kingdom. They have done things on DCA because DCA was California Adventure, California, something like that, and it flopped. It didn't work out. So they actually took that section of Pixar and redid it, and they did now the Avengers Campus, and they kept doing things like that, right? And they have done stuff on Disneyland. So they added Galaxy's Edge. They have changed Tomorrowland a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Epcot is the only park that
Step back.
Disney have not done anything until these last 2 or 3 years. It's the slowest Disney park in development.
Epcot's the black sheep of the family.
To the point, the Epcot is turning 40 this year, and you have not heard anything,
That's the weird part that
anything
we
about
haven't.
its 40th year.
We're still celebrating
Yeah, you're still celebrating the 50th,
the 50th,
but nothing about Epcot on the 40th. So I believe something like Encanto is needed in Epcot. They could actually benefit from that. I mean, they did it with Frozen.
Where would they put it?
I don't know. They got space. Figure it out. That's why they pay Imagineers a buttload of money.
They barely get paid anything.
Yeah, right. Now the Imagineers ain't gonna create crap because they're mad that they're moving them over here.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I could picture them like, okay, guys, we gotta work on this project, and they're like, okay, it's gonna take me forever. They should make a. I agree.
Should be like a kind of like a roller coaster, kind of, or like a little moving.
I agree. Maybe
like Remy, like that'd be cute if they made it like.
I don't care much about Remy.
No, but like that whole, unless if they don't want to make it into like roller coaster, they could make it into something like that, or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroads. You know, something.
Right. Yeah. Remy's just cute.
Remy's cute. It's not.
Would I ride it multiple times? Nah.
If it's slow and it's really hot.
Yeah, it has a really good AC.
It does, and it's really dark in there. So.
But it's not. I don't know. Kyla will ride it. Kyla loves Remy. She really enjoyed that ride for whatever reason. But this is needed. I mean, with the popularity of this movie,
they'll make something.
They should definitely move forward with that. And again, they're focusing in California because they did this projection at this It's a Small World in California, which I'm gonna go on record. I do not like It's a Small World here in Walt Disney World, yet I do love this version of It's a Small World in California.
Well, for me, I
love it.
I think working next to It's a Small World.
Oh, look at see, Lisa has an excellent idea.
That is true.
Casita restaurant.
That is true.
A Casita restaurant.
Two things we like.
Colombian food. That will make sense.
Yes.
And in that Casita restaurant, you could actually meet and greet Mirabel or some other character. That would be excellent. They could do it on Epcot. They could do it in. They have the space. They just have to do it. But that would be kind of
That'd be cool.
If you could do, you know how they do.
Because Disney always needs more restaurants.
Well, you know how they actually have the Blue Bayou in Disneyland, which is themed after Princess Diana. They should do it something like that with the Casita just for Mirabel and the Madrigal Familia Madrigal. That would be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
I would love a Casita ride. Lin-Manuel Miranda wants an Encanto attraction too.
Yes,
rightfully so.
Yes.
That would, man, an Encanto Casita or a Casita restaurant would be so amazing with the Colombian food and all that. Dang.
And you're just asking what the difference is between the small worlds.
Oh, so
it's cooler.
It is cooler. It's kind of hard to explain. So over here, everything is indoor. Over there, you start outdoor. And over here, it's just the regular ethnic dolls.
Kind of thing.
Over there, they do the same thing, but they actually add Disney characters. So you get to see, like
it's like seeing the Frozen girls in the Germany section.
Yeah.
For Africa, they have
the Lion King.
for the
Aladdin.
they have Aladdin for the Morocco section, kind of. It's just they incorporate the
The
characters,
Disney.
the Disney characters in like every scene,
And
kind
it's
of.
actually longer.
Yes.
Longer, and but it's a lot more entertaining though.
Yeah. I don't know
So
why, but it's I like it more.
yeah, I actually enjoy that one. And they use different, like when you first start in the boat, you get to see different things, and then once it gets you inside, you see like a projection. So you don't get to see the puppets, right?
Little dolls.
The little dolls, like I don't know. It looks for me, I enjoy it better. Our dolls in here, they look like they're possessed. That's the kind of ride that if I get stuck and I lose power at night over Magic Kingdom, and I looked and I see one of those dolls moving like that, I will get freaked out. I'm not lying to you. But I don't know. For me, it's more entertaining. It's funner. You get to see the adaptation
Yeah,
from the
the
different
characters.
Disney characters, and I enjoy it. And it's even longer. When I heard it was longer, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, we were like, well, I don't know why we're doing this.
I'm just doing it because it's our first time in
Yeah.
Disneyland. But when I went in, I'm like, oh my god, I love it. So, oh, so you'll be in the one in California, but over here,
Oh yeah, over here
it's
it's
just like it's shorter. Oh
not
yes,
like
it has a
not-
different facade.
it's a lot that you don't see any of it. The only character that you kind of see in there is Donald and the three caballeros. I think
Yeah.
that's so.
Over
He's
here,
the
it's
only one.
shorter, and it's like it makes you feel like you go to Disneyland, and the Disneyland is more updated than the one
Yeah.
that we have, when it should be vice
Vice
versa,
versa.
right? Because theirs is older, but no, it's more updated. I like it. The facade is amazing.
Right.
In Disneyland versus the one that we have, it's just like, eh. So a lot of things in Disneyland that we like more. So I like Disneyland version of Pirates, Haunted Mansion,
Mansion,
and Big Thunder
Big
Mountain.
Thunder Mountain.
It
And
is
smaller.
it is much better
Yeah.
than ours in Walt Disney World. And I'm not the only one who says it. I
No.
mean, I have talked to even Mike and other content creators, and they're like, heck
And it
yeah.
could be something that, since we've always been used to these, when we go over there, it's so much different. Maybe that when you guys from California come here, maybe you think ours are better. But
No, because I seen YouTubers from California that they still say that theirs is better.
I like theirs better. And yeah, that says that song. Yes, imagine working at the restaurant right above it. I used to work at Pinocchio's and hear that all day long. So yeah, that's another reason why I try to avoid Small World as much as possible.
I don't do Small World. Now in California, I will, because it's different, but I
Yeah.
don't do Small World.
And I don't know, like that the song is not as annoying in California. So
It's different because, see, they space it out even more.
but again, I work right in the restaurant. Right
No,
next
but in
to it, so-
California, they space it out. So they
Yeah.
show you a section, and as you're turning with the Disney character, you keep yourself busy
Yeah.
finding them. So you don't hear and you don't find it as annoying.
That's all you
So
hear.
I hear.
Oh, you hear.
But I don't know. And our puppets or dolls over here, they look
Just
like they're
creepy.
possessed. I swear.
I feel like when the park is closed, they just come out.
No, and we have seen them like malfunctioning,
Yeah, and that's
and
creepy.
and you see them like with a twitch in their eye, and they go like, yeah,
They're creepy.
yeah, like we have seen the Hawaiian girls. You know how they're supposed to go like that. We have seen them twisting their. That it looks kind of creepy. I'm like, if I will be a kid, I will be crying on that ride. So, but I don't know. I found the one in California cuter. So, California people, be ready because Pirates is opening on July 1st. This is
Woohoo!
great news. It got to the
Yes.
point that this project kind of fell behind, and a lot of Californians were like, what in the heck is happening? Why Pirates is not opening yet? And Disney did not release anything until this past week. So, this is great news.
Yes.
This attraction alone makes me want to go to Disneyland,
Yes.
which hopefully we will be there in September, and I cannot wait. As we did not need more distractions in I-4, the first ever Disney Vacation Club virtual discovery station to accompany dynamic art display visible from I-4. If y'all ever been in I-4, it is just a nightmare. And now you add in this piece of art. I don't know.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful though. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. But
That's very cool. But yeah, we'll see how.
as it is, people in I-4 drive distracted. So with floor to ceiling screen, the Disney Vacation Club Virtual Discovery Station can transport guests to our theme park resort and cruise destination around the world via first person virtual tours, photo galleries, and videos. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool concept, though.
Yeah.
So they finally gonna open. I know that they've been talking about these for years now. So, oh, looks interesting. Disney confirms the return of 4th of July fireworks to Magic Kingdom, and this is happening on July 3rd and 4th. And unless I change my mind, I should be going on the 3rd.
Solo.
Solo.
Most likely.
Sorry, people. You get to hear me out.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry about
Just bear
that.
with us on that day.
And if I don't change my mind, if you ever been on Magic Kingdom on July 4th, week is just a simple nightmare. And as much as I love going to MK, with big crowds, I think about it not twice. I think about it like 10 times. Now, this happens to be July 3rd, happens to be on a Sunday, but still, hopefully, I may go. I might go. I might go just to capture because it's the return of the fireworks after 2 years here, for the 4th of July.
Yeah, I mean, they're nice. They're really pretty.
So,
we would go, but.
Well, right now, you don't know. You're blocked.
I'll be blocked.
But, yeah, you cannot make reservation that far anyway.
But I'll be blocked then.
Well, you will be blocked.
It's a holiday.
Because it's a major holiday. But you see what I did over here, guys? I noticed that, hey, they're bringing this up. Why not? Let me go and make a reservation. Reservation for the 3rds are wide open right now. Right now. For the 4th, I think Magic Kingdom is the only park that is sold out, rightfully so. But we go back to why people are complaining about reservations not being available. All you have to do is just look in advance. It's people not wanting to plan. It's people wanting to do last minute thing. No, I get it. There's time that you had the opportunity to do a last minute trip.
Right.
But Disney says, no, I'm sorry. I got to run my business my way. So sorry that I'm not running it according to your agenda. You could plan ahead. But I was able to today make a reservation for July 3rd with no problem. We'll check in a matter of a few weeks, and once the complaints start rolling.
Well, I think people should plan regardless for what they want, and then if it doesn't happen, just cancel it.
Right. Yeah. So
4th of July is on the 4th of July every year.
I know. So if you want to travel on 4th of July, then you make plans for the 4th of July. Like, for example, we've been wanting to do a staycation for this weekend. Hotels are really expensive right now. They're higher price. This is the highest that I've seen since pre-pandemic. And that's the only reason why we haven't booked anything.
We keep looking.
Disney doesn't have anything available, and Universal, one of the resorts is the only one that is available. And I feel like, do I want to pay the extra $80 to $100 for one night? Just because it's the weekend, and that's why it has me held back. But I cannot go and complain about, I try to make reservations for a hotel this weekend and everything was sold out. If I'm just waiting for the last minute to make a reservation on actual holiday weekend.
Especially now that a lot of people are actually able to travel again. So if you want to travel and you're traveling during the holiday, you need to book it way ahead of time.
See, I'm totally the opposite. I cannot wait until Disney freaking make the announcement of when is Oogie Boogie, so I can
they're holding that
book our reservations for California. I'm only holding on Oogie Boogie, and I'm at the point that I'm probably gonna just reserve a hotel for a week and then
Shifted to pay.
modify if I have
Yeah.
to. Because it's just driving me bonkers.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person that I want to have my plane tickets now, my reservations booked now.
Well, the longer we wait, the more expensive it's gonna be.
Yeah. So I don't know why Disney holding that info. I mean, I got the idea because it's D23 and they kind of like probably making the decision. Do we want to start on the same weekend as D23? Chances are they probably started like the weekend before or the weekend or the week after.
The week after.
Because it's gonna bring too much craziness to their park as it is. So I had the feeling that we may ended up pushing our day back. So far we're leaving on a Monday, coming back on a Monday. We may have to like come back like on a Wednesday or something if we're able to find those tickets. So we'll see. But that's driving me bonkers. Anyways, pricing and showtimes revealed for June 22, June 2022. Sorry, return of Hoop-de-Doo musical revenue. So if you've never been in the show, we highly recommend it. The 3 showtimes are 4, 6:15, and 8:30. It's a bit pricey. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's a great show, and the food is delicious.
That is Kyla's #1 restaurant for her birthday. That's usually where we always end up going.
So this is basically their main dessert, and
that was the last Disney restaurant we ate before the pandemic hit.
I'm trying to see. Did they say the prices over here? I think it was like 70 something bucks per person. So, all right. So Hope is a 2-hour show that includes an all-you-can-to-enjoy meal and unlimited draft beer. Wine and sangria are available for guests 21 years of age and up. Soft drinks are also included. Here's a look at the seating chart.
The prices will remain the same as they were.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, right here. My bad. Oops. So, depending where you see it, category 1, which is here on the main floor, is $74. Category 2, which is over here in the middle, in the balcony on the back, is $69, and $66 will get you here. Now, we have been in these 2 sections before.
And the main floor.
The main floor was the first time.
Yeah.
The main floor was obviously the main floor works because you're here and all the show happens not only in the stage but around here, which is awesome. The balcony is good, but it's a little bit troublesome to see because they got like tables, and so your back could be facing the stage. So it's kind of like a pain that you're eating and trying to watch the show.
Right.
So that's the only downside
to sitting over there.
So if you could afford it and pay the extra $8 or $3 to be over here and watch it forward, but again, over here in the main floor, you're gonna be able to see more. That's just my personal opinion. So I will DM you guys about our visit to Florida next week. Yeah, absolutely. Please.
Course. Definitely.
Please. That looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it is good.
Not only looks good.
That cornbread. I mean, I know he didn't. I don't think he showed the cornbread, but the cornbread.
No, they didn't show it. They don't show it in this article.
Cornbread's amazing.
Being wanting to go to Hoop-de-Doo for a long time. You should go.
Love it, Miss Sheila.
Are you guys going there? We will. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We have a video. If you want to see our video, hold on. If you want to see,
it is amazing. That's Kyla's. Like I said, that's Kyla's top restaurant.
I don't know.
I think we did it like 3 or 4 times in a row for her birthday. I think it was to the point where the rest of the family's like, "Can you pick another restaurant, Kyla?" And she's like, "No, I like it."
I don't know if I titled it Hoop-de-Doo.
Probably not. I'm sure you did.
No, I think I. Let's see. Right? No,
Yeah.
no, that's
No,
Team
that's not us.
Tracker.
I was like, yeah, no, that's not us.
Yeah, but we have a video. I think it was celebrating Kyla's birthday. I think that's how I titled it. After almost 500 videos, it's kind of hard to remember every single title
I don't
that
see
I've
why
done.
not. It's not a lot.
There you go. Kyla's birthday at Hoop De Doo. Hoop De Doo birthday
Birthday
celebration
celebration.
for Kyla. We almost have 500 videos. Why I couldn't remember one title. So you see
Unacceptable.
exactly 2 years ago. And over here, we don't show you the whole entire show because
Although it'd be interesting to go and see if anything changes. You know what I mean?
so this is when Kyla turned 12. Look at how little the kids look. This is right before the pandemic. So I'm sorry, guys. Every time that I see these kids, um, let me see if I can show you a little bit
Kind of
of.
like, look at that cornbread.
It may throw me to commercial now. I mean, I highly encourage you to watch it. It's a good video.
I can just eat the cornbread.
Back then, we barely have any
Oh, look at that.
subscriber. We're here. We were there with my entire family. Of course, this is YouTube giving me. I guess I won't get paid. So we're there with our whole entire family. This is my niece and all that. So we show you a little bit of the show.
It's like the pre-show or the show in the middle where they take a
Yeah.
break.
And it's probably gonna give me commercial again. But
It's
anyway,
a fun show. It's definitely a fun show.
so mashed potato, green beans. That's ribs, green beans. So Kyla is just enjoying like that's Kyla's number one
Yeah.
restaurant. Like if you ask her where she wants to go,
Hoop de doo.
hoop de doo.
Mac and cheese.
Now we thought that hoop de doo had the best mac and cheese in property. We have a video coming up for you guys soon in a restaurant in Disney that basically changed our mind about the mac and cheese and
They got dethroned.
Yep. So we find out. I think we discovered the best mac and cheese in Disney property.
It's delicious.
So anyway, that's basically we show you a little bit of the show. Let me show you a little bit of the what was that, Kim? The strawberry shortcake.
Yes. Which is also really good.
The strawberry
But the
shortcake
fried chicken
is
is amazing.
delicious. Yeah, everything's good.
Yeah, everything's good.
Like I said, it's family style. So that's the so that's how we celebrate Carla's birthday. Again, this is back on 2020, right before the pandemic.
Like the pandemic was already coming. Like and then everything the world shut down.
Yeah, we were talking about it that night. The kids were asking us that what is a pandemic? And they're saying that things will may close. Is that
I know it's not gonna happen.
Disney's never gonna close. Don't worry about that. Disney will never close. Nah, those are rumors. And
a couple days later,
boom. It was probably not even a week after. So see, that's basically the strawberry shortcake. So they give you that plate and then you just split it. But if you want more, you ask for more.
Definitely be hungry when you go there because the food's delicious.
Can't believe how much the kids have grown in 2 years, man.
My baby.
In 2 years. But anyway, that's basically Hoop De Doo. It's about to open.
Finally,
we're excited. If we get the opportunity to go, most likely we will be there. But definitely, if you've never been there, we highly recommend you to go there.
If you can go there.
It's kind of crazy, guys, because at this point, we have created so many videos. I mean, we're blessed
Yes,
to
truly.
be doing what we're doing, and but we pretty much have a video, pretty much almost about everything
Yes.
around.
And we've seen our kids grow up on the YouTube. So
Um, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind Virtual Line Q. They actually
turn it on.
turn it on today, so this is what it's gonna look like. And Epcot guest relations is open. This is pretty cool because they just shut it down
Oh, true.
about a month and a half, 2 months ago. So it reopened today. So it's right here on the left hand side before you go to. This is Connection Cafe. So now it's open again. Guest relations. Very modern. I like it.
Well, they made it to fit the theme in that on that area.
Mm-hmm. Um, this is kind of cool to see. Cast members preview the Fat 50 quest, which is the Magic Band Plus scavenger hunt. So they allow selected cast member to do it. I'm very happy that they did that. So
So cool.
it looks pretty cool. A lot of the cast members. I was reading some of the comments, not in this, but on something that was posted earlier, and there were some cast that tried it and they said they love it. It's a good concept. So here's an example.
So the ambassadors.
So you see how. So he talks back to them. You see.
I think that's the first time I've seen an ambassador with shorts.
Yeah. Michelle said next year will be my first time to the Disney parks. I can't wait. Yeah, I cannot wait.
Amazing.
Cannot wait for you to experience it. It's definitely an amazing feeling.
Yes.
You know, again, we're blessed that we go there all the time, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We go there and I'm like, man, I just love it. And
still amazing in a lot of ways.
Even though, and I think I said this before, out of all the parks, the one that I struggle the most is Magic Kingdom, because it feels like you need to like go for an hour just before you go to the park. So it drives me bonkers, and you see me griping and complaining. But once I step inside the Magic Kingdom, my whole mood changes. It's like, oh my God, I love this place. It's magical. I mean, it's cliche. It's very cliche, I know. But it's just your mood changes. You start living the magic. You start seeing things that you enjoy. You forget about everything.
It does the purpose of you having to get on a monorail or get something. It takes you away from reality at that point. So it's an amazing fit. Once you're in there, it's amazing. You planning to go, it's a pain, and you're like, oh, I don't want to. But once you're there, that all didn't matter.
Yeah. So Lisa said, I have a 12-year-old daughter. We both excited to go back to Florida. I can't wait.
Amazing, yeah.
I can't wait for you guys to experience
everything.
They're gonna
have fun.
I mean, we tell that to the kids all the time. I mean, our kids are just regular kids. So once in a while, we're like, why are you complaining? You guys are just blessed.
Well, it's interesting sometimes you say, my friend said that they've never been to Disney, and I'm like, see, so you shouldn't take for granted that you're always there, because sometimes they're kids and they're like, oh, do we have to go again? Like we were there 2 days ago or whatever. But then just all you have to do is ask your friends around and see how many have been able to do it, and then it kind of grounds them again. So it's definitely cool.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can you read that?
Which one? Lisa said, which one you going to the park? Like, which one are we going to, or which ones do you guys are going to go to? Have you decided which ones you're going to go to?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Or are you asking Michelle which one she's going to go to? Because Michelle's coming to the parks.
Well, it's her first. Okay, yeah, because it's her first time. Yeah, that makes sense.
If it's your first time ever, I would have to tell everybody that you have to go to Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom is Disney.
Yeah. If you haven't gone to Magic Kingdom, then you haven't been.
You didn't come to Disney.
You didn't come to Disney.
You came to the Disney parks, but you didn't come to Disney. And a lot of people say it like that. Hey, I'm going to Disney, and then you ask them which park. They're like, "Well, Disney," and you're like, "Which one?" But which one? And they're like, "Magic Kingdom," and we're like, "Oh, okay." And sometimes they're confused about that question because they're like, "We're going to Disney." So Disney is Magic Kingdom, and the other parks are just extra.
Yeah.
My favorite park out of the three has to be like it's Animal Kingdom, and just because I love animals, so it's for me it's the most calm, the nice, relaxed one. It is hot, very hot and humid, but it's my favorite. And then I worked on Magic Kingdom, so Magic Kingdom is home for me.
Yeah, it hits you home.
It's home.
And that was kind of cool. You know, when you were in your cast celebration and people were asking you where you started and you were talking about it. Hey, I started over here.
Yeah, it was good. Every time I'm at Magic Kingdom, I always say I'm home. And that's why. I mean, Sheila wants to go. Hopefully, she's going to make it to all four parks. She's most anxious about Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Epcot used to be our least favorite, so we don't know now that it's bringing more stuff. And just because there's not a lot, like we said in the past, there's not a lot for kids to do. It's more of definitely a drinking and a eating park. But now, hopefully, with everything that's coming to them, they'll be able to stand their ground with the other parks.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting there. This Friday is the official opening of Guardian of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. And it's going to be on a very short queue. So they give us an illustration on how to do a virtual queue, which I was able to find this morning very easily because it's the only one that has a virtual queue. But that means that anybody who's starting on Friday on, they are not going to have a standby. You have to join a virtual queue. 7 in the morning, you could do it from anywhere. Then you're going to have the 1 o'clock. You have to be in the parking in order to do it.
Hopefully, and it's a lottery kind of thing, guys. So you definitely have to sit here and go like this, and hopefully make it.
Hopefully, we'll be able to join it. If not, we'll be there for the merchant. We already got reservation. Might as well go there. So this is what is showing in the application. I posted it in Instagram this morning because I was looking for it and I found it. So this is how they did the May the 4 queue line too. I will be 57, but I'm sure I'll be like a little kid. Hey,
you sure will be.
Walt Disney said that we all kids in heart.
All kids are hard.
And he wants everybody to enjoy his park. So there's nothing wrong with that.
And again, not to be cliche, but when we went to California, I got emotional walking those parks. So I think if you like Disney, you'll get a little bit emotional being there, especially when you go through Magic Kingdom and you walk and you see the castle. It's gonna be an emotional moment.
Yeah, it's a feeling that is very hard to describe until you don't go there and you're there. You know, like I didn't know how I was gonna react when I go to California, and then it hit me the minute I start saying, "Oh my God, this is where Walt walked." He walked.
Where he thought of all this.
He navigated through this whole thing. He slept in an apartment in here, and I looked up, and the light is on what it used to be his apartment, and he will wander around in the morning. He will make Imagineers go back to the drawing board because he didn't like something in one of the rides. This is me thinking just in a few minutes that I was standing in there. It is like a feeling like no other. The same with Magic Kingdom, that that Roy Disney was there. So it's cool.
And I think as a cast member, the best feeling in the world, and I think I've always said this, one of the best feeling as a cast member is seeing people's reactions to the castle or when they're walking, especially the reactions of the little kids. They're beyond words. Like, I think that's still one of my favorite parts of being a cast member.
Yeah. And now I'm actually observing the kids more and more, getting into like, I see a character, I want to hug them.
Yeah.
it's like it comes natural to them, and they enjoy it. So there's nothing better than hugging a character, guys.
Yeah. So hug them. Hug them.
All right, guys. So that's it for the news this week. Not much. Thank God. I mean, I was gonna say not much going on, but yeah, still a lot. So we've been here for almost 2 hours. We will be back next Monday. I know it's Memorial Day that day, but you know we will be here at home. So we'll do it at the same time, 8 o'clock. And we might do it at 7:30. Who knows? Since that we're both here. So keep an eye on the notification. 7:30 or 8 o'clock. We'll bring you whatever news happened, whatever else we did over the weekend. We share with you. Um, I want to hug Donald. We got to hug Donald the other day.
It was the best feeling.
Finally.
Like it was surreal for
Finally,
sure.
we got to hug Donald and Goofy
Yeah, it was kind of
the
cool.
other day. That video will be coming out soon, so it was pretty cool.
And Angela said always gives me goosebumps. Yeah, it does give me goosebumps. And then another one that really gets me is usually fireworks. No matter where we're at, like I think fireworks really hit me sometimes. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, depending the firework. There's some fireworks that are like, So, but anyways, thank you for joining us tonight, guys. We will be back. We will be back next Monday, either 7:30 or 8 o'clock. More news video coming out on Wednesday, video coming out on Friday, and obviously another video on Sunday. So keep an eye on those. Lots of Disney content and a little bit of Universal. So definitely keep your eye on that.
Gonna be busy.
Continue to recommend us to your friends and family. Let's continue to grow our family. And we got other cool projects coming. You know, some of you have been asking for merch. We've been working behind the scenes on merchandise, so we got some stuff coming. So hopefully we'll be able to share that with you guys soon. So anyway, on to next week. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye bye.
You too.